guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing you another figure review. Today we are taking a look at the brand new Elite 2-pack, The Rock and Mankind. This 2-pack is now available at ringsidecollectibles.com. As always, use code FORLIFE to save 10% off your order at checkout. Looking at this figure, this box set in the packaging, it looks great. You get the nice designs on the bottom here, the Elite Collection logo, some more nice designs on the top. You get the image of Mankind Mick Foley with that design on the bottom continuing on. You see the celebration with the little balloons from the segment of The Rock, This Is Your Life. Same on the other side with The Rock. And if you want to take a look at the back with the read-up, you get the Rock and Sock connection with the image from the This Is Your Life segment. This is definitely a great 2-pack. I do like the little celebration stuff they put on there. Really well thought out. Let's come back and get these two out of the packaging. Alright, so here we have the Rock and Sock connection out of the packaging, and you do get quite a few accessories. Let's start off with Mick Foley first. So as far as hands go, you get two kind of open, like waving, interchangeable hands. You get this nice Raw is War microphone on all sides. I think this is the first time we've seen this, so this is definitely nice to have. The Rock also does come with a matching one, which is great. You get Mr. Socko and Rocco. You get both of them. The material on this is a little different from what we've seen in the prior Mick Foley releases. So here's the old Socko versus the new one. Definitely nice wider material. Definitely bigger in size, as you can see. Fits the hand pretty easily. Slides right off. I do like how this came out. As well as Rocco. Get a close-up of that. Looks very nice. The jacket. So we have seen this jacket before, way back when the Mattel line first started. We got the Rock version of the Rock and Sock connection. You can see that in the back. Looks very nice. We never actually got the Mick version, which I'm surprised, because we have had a few Mick Foley Mankind figures over the years. But this one does have Mick, and we'll bring in the Rock here. Just to show the difference in the variation in the jacket. Very nicely done. I do like the details. And let's get Rock to stand. We'll come back and also have the original one. So this came with the Defining Moments 2 Rock, which I still have to this day. I remember picking this up at Toys R Us Times Square. So I did buy an extra one, and that's what I've been displaying with my, I think it's Elite 17, Elite 18 Mick or Mankind. But you can see the material, feel like is a little different. It's a little more shiny on this one, but you can see the gold also does seem to pop a little more. I want to bring the Rock back. That's how the Rock logo looks on the front. Very nice. Now getting back to Mick itself, the figure. The jacket does open in the front. You can remove it like so. It is a little tight on these cuffs, so what I did is I pulled off the hands and just slid the jacket over and popped his hands back in. But nicely done. Again, we have seen this figure before. This is kind of a repainted version, kind of, you know, plussed up. You do get the interchangeable hands. So this mask is removable as well. You can see underneath, he's got that new True FX look for this scan. Comes right off in the back. If you want to look at the mask real quick. And basically, if you don't have this figure, it just slides underneath his hair through the back here. You can see that, and it holds in place and just kind of clips through the hair. It's kind of why it's a little gappy, but it does look nice. We will compare with the other version later in the video, but going through it, you see he's got the tie, the white baggy dress shirt. He's got the blue sweats with the white sneakers. Very nicely done. He does still have single jointed elbows. Hopefully we can eventually get one with a double jointed down the road. It looks very nice. I mean, definitely always good to have these figures come back in stock, or, you know, re-released and kind of redone, because I feel like Mattel has kind of stepped up the game a little bit with their Elites. And now bringing the Rock. So let's do the accessories first. Hands. Get a plethora of hands. You get the open mic holding hand, which the other one is on the figure. You get the kind of just bring it hand. I kind of wish we would have got the ones we got the Defining Moment Rock, where it's kind of molded like that. Instead of these open hands, we've seen them so many times before. So that's my only kind of complaint on the hands, but standard, the two-fisted hands to do the Rock pose as well. We've seen the jacket. He also does come with these removable sunglasses, which we've seen before plenty of times with Rock Elites. Even that Walmart exclusive all the way back to like Legends 3. But gold sunglasses looks very nice. Same Raw as a War microphone. Like I said, you get a ton of accessories with these guys. Moving the jacket. So if you guys missed out on that Ultimate Edition Rock that kind of went real quick on Amazon, this kind of is a little similar in the Elite form. So take a look at the scan first. Kind of like a half smiling kind of Rock. Grinning. Looks nice. There's nice sculpted hair. Now, the Ultimate Edition Rock had the same trunks with the red kind of outline on the silver. So if you did miss that figure, here's kind of your chance to get something a little similar to add to your collection. Personally, I think the heads on the Ultimate Edition are a little better, but it's nice that they did give us kind of a new retooled scan. Continuing on, you can see the back. He does come with the elbow pads that have lathe the SmackDown on the back, or lay the SmackDown, sorry, for the Rock logos. We did see that with us. I think it was a SummerSlam Basic a while back, so it's kind of nice that they threw us in there. I wish the Ultimate Edition figure would have had that. And of course, the iconic Brahma Bull tattoo, which is covered up and gone. But that's the Rock. As far as the articulation, it is the same. He does not have the ball joints, as you can see there. That's my one complaint about these Rock figures. I feel like the hips are so tight. Not too bad on this one, but I mean, you can only go out so far. I kind of just wish they'd switch them all to the ball jointed hips. But let's come back and we'll do some figure comparisons. All right, so here we have the new Elite 2-pack Mankind versus the Elite 17 version. The Elite 17 was re-released a while back, part of a SummerSlam wave. It was very similar to this figure. He just had a different print on the tie. But you can see the differences between these two figures. Obviously, the striking difference is the blue sweatpants versus the black. The tie on this one is more of a navy blue, while that's a black version. Obviously, the difference in Socko, which we pointed out before. And we're going to get a close-up here. Remove both masks, and you can see kind of how the new True FX head sculpt looks versus the original from Elite 17. Let me know down in the comments below. What do you like better, the new Elite 2-pack on the left or the Elite 17 on the right? Personally, I'm going to go with the Elite 17. I feel like that looks more like Mick Foley Mankind to me. Something about this face printing looks a little off. I don't know if my eyes were misprinted, but doesn't look appealing as this one. I feel like I can definitely see more of Mick in this version. Scale wise, I feel like they are the same. Again, it is pretty much the same figure, just kind of repainted. But we're going to come back and do comparisons with the Rock. All right, so here we have the brand new Elite 2-pack Rock on the left, and on the right we have the Ultimate Edition Series 6 Rock, which is kind of hard to come by nowadays, but you can see the attire is somewhat similar. The Elite 2-pack trunks seem to be a little brighter. You can see the outline of the red seems to definitely pop a little more, and I will say it actually looks nicer than the Ultimate Edition figure itself. As far as the body, do you want to get a close-up? You can see how the Elite torso looks versus the Ultimate torso. Some look on the tattoo detail with the Brahma Bull. On the back, you can see again the variation of the color on the Brahma Bull on the back of his trunks. Same boots, same knee pads. Personally, the scan, I'm going to say the Ultimate Edition looks a little better. He did come with 3 heads, that screaming one and the one where his eyebrows kind of lifted. I know something looks off on this Rock. I mean, I can see the likeness in him, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like this is an expression we've seen him kind of make throughout the years, especially kind of this era Rock. I feel like he was kind of a heel, but kind of turning a little bit when he teamed up with Mick Foley. Just kind of a plain look. I don't really like the expression on it. And let's bring in a few more Rocks just to give you a variation. I mean, I have so many Rock figures, just like all you guys do. So here is the Walmart exclusive Rock. Here's another Ultimate Edition head swapped onto the Defining Moments 2. Probably, I think, my favorite Rock scan of all time. I do like the people's eyebrows up. For some reason, this head always sat a little low, kind of gives them that no neck syndrome. But when you swap this head on there, it looks perfect. And let's bring in an oldie. Like I said, I have so many Rock figures. This isn't even all of them. But kind of in the same era, you can see the Defining Moments 2 Rock. I swapped it. I think that's the entrance grade head from kind of when the Mattel line started, just to show you how long I've been in the game with these. But here you go. Here's some variations of the Rock. You can see the evolution of the head scans, kind of how they started and kind of where they're going now. It just looks so much better. If you can't get the Ultimate Edition figure, this Elite is a good substitute, but I'm not crazy about the head scan, I will say. So we're going to come back and wrap it up with some final thoughts. And wrapping up with some quick final thoughts, I will say this is definitely a fun 2-pack. It's nice to have, you know, a set of the Rock and Sock Connection to kind of commemorate their tag team that was. Really fun and kind of nostalgic going back down memory lane with these two. As far as accessories, I mean, you can't go wrong. Get the 2 jackets, 2 microphones, interchangeable hands, Rocco and Socko, the glasses for Rock. But I will say, if you've been in the Mattel collecting game for a while like me, you probably have way more Rocks than you need for your collection. And chances are you probably do have a Mankind. So if you do have prior releases of these figures, I don't think you need them. I definitely do think we've seen better head scans on the Rock. This one's kind of like, man, it's a little plain for me. I think the Elite 17 Mankind head looks a little better than this one. But if you did miss, hey, the Ultimate Edition Rock, this is a good substitute. If you don't have a Mankind in your collection, here you go. It's a good chance to get it, and you really get a ton of stuff with it. So on that end, I would recommend these. If you are interested in picking up these figures, they are now shipping from ringsidecollectibles.com. As always, use code 4LIFE to save 10% off your order. And before you guys go, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more great content, and follow me on Instagram at AlexWestCollects. Thank you for checking out this review, and take care.